NOd, and welcome everybody. I'm going to do a tutorial, a guide on how to climb the towards the Platinum League, and I'll be discussing specifically decks for both GDI and NODs. Now if you see my clan, which has 3 members, and somehow all 3 of these members, it's me, like these 3 members, all of them are my accounts. So you see all of these 3 accounts have gone to the Platinum League, and now thing is that question is, if you look back at my history, I look my match history, I have been pretty consistent with the decks that I'm using. I'm using rocket squads and shockwave troopers, war dogs, and pit bulls, and Wolverine, and this what do you call it, to see what the name of the unit is. It's called Zone Trooper. Yes, Zone Trooper. And my commander is strong arm, and for GDI, and for NODs I have a different type of deck. I'm using Seth as my commander, and the Rocketeer same squad. For Shockwave Trooper replacement I have Flame Trooper. I have for Pitbull replacement for GTI I have attack bikes, and for Wolverine replacement I have Buggy, which is replacement for Rhino actually, but I find it pretty useful. And I have a Scorpion tank into the mix as well, and I have a Banshee. So to be honest, I am more comfortable with this deck because I have an air option, and Banshee is a very high powered unit. It can attack both at air units as well as land vehicles, and because I have both frame and I have Seth with me, which I can produce drill pods anywhere on the map, and with buggies I can easily counter those infantry units. Even I can counter zone troopers, but problem I'm having is versus this Wolverine zone trooper and Titan combo, and also with the tech unit tree of this NOD's tech unit tree, flame tank, and yes, flame tank. This unit, what it's called, I don't know. I have to check. Tick tank. Yes, this is giving me issues, and this combination of cyborg and this unit is giving me lots and lots of trouble. Rockworm, if they are used properly, I can't beat these decks, but still I am trying my level best. So these decks I'm using. So my advice to you would be to keep on charging and stick to a particular deck, and use these common crates every day, purchase these daily cards, and also do this checklist every day, so that you can have those points and you can get those gold crates every day and get those experience points as well. So I'll to elaborate further, I'll just watch a couple of my replays for both GTI and NODs. So just to make it a bit simpler, and I'll be talking about specific is defeat. I'm going to choose a win with this Battalion and this Chinese player. I'll choose this. Now this Chinese player has the same strong arm and rocket squad, shockwave and this MRLS, Wolverine, Zone Trooper, and Titan combo. Let me see this replay now,
Establishing battlefield
you
control.
guys, and
3, 2,
now
1. New objective
he
received.
is on the left hand side and I'm on
Building
the right hand
online.
side, and straight away I go for shockwave shockwave troopers, and
Unit
he's
ready.
gone for a rocket. I have no harvester. Now this is a strategy that I usually use. I go to this end and attack the building, and I still don't have any harvester with me, and he responded by making a couple of these
Unit
shockwave
lost.
troopers, so he is way ahead of
Harvester
me.
ready.
In fact, I don't have any
Unit lost.
unit charging the missiles, and also he has 3 units and I have almost
Unit
none
ready.
units. Now I go for shockwave troopers and try to fight him, and luckily for me he was a
Defense
bit behind.
online.
We both go for our turrets, and the
Unit
first missile
lost.
he wins easily. Easily he goes for the
Missile
first missile.
launched.
Now you would be thinking, how would I win this game,
Major
to be
structural
honest.
damage
He
received.
has made a second harvester. I also go for a second harvester,
Defense
and
lost.
now I have no choice but to go for tech tree, because it's over for me. If I don't do something right now, it's over for me. Now
Building
see,
online.
I delayed everything because I was low on
Unit
economy,
ready.
and straight away I go for my Tier 8 Wolverine. He also responded with a Tier 8 Wolverine, and he is still way ahead even
Unit
with
ready.
units. And now I send one Wolverine to downstairs
Defense
directly to
online.
his shockwave troopers, maybe. Yes,
Building online.
and I go for the war dogs. Straight away I go for the war dogs.
Unit lost. Defense
Now
lost.
both of us are
Unit
on
lost.
low, and look at what
Unit
I do.
ready.
I go for the war dogs. The
Missile
wall dogs
cancelled.
are very hefty units. They are very powerful. Health wise,
Unit
they
lost.
might be very
Unit
low
ready.
on hitting the enemy unit, but they are quite full. And now I have taken, somehow
Nuclear
stolen
weapon
the second
launched.
rocket. I didn't deserve that, to be honest. War dog is just a $10 unit.
Unit ready.
Now now we are on equal terms, and he has a couple of rocket squads, and this MRLS. I'm going to snipe it. I'm going to snipe these rocket troops, and he's gone for a Titan. Now he knows that I have two Wolverines with me. It's going to be very difficult for me. So I straight away go for the only counter I know, and that is the zone troopers.
Unit lost.
And I move the harvester somehow,
Unit ready.
and attack those zone troopers,
Unit lost.
and keep both these tiles open. But somehow he made a very big mistake and he lost. So this is how I usually play. I usually use these harvesters a lot during my games that I win usually, and this was my deck, basic deck. Now let's go and see my game, one of my games for NOd faction. Yes, Patila, same guy, and he has a cyborg, tick tank, and this combination rockworm or tick tank, both are the same for me. They just bury themselves on the um, rocket placements, and it's very worrisome for me somehow.
Establishing battlefield
So
control.
now I'll wait. This is another game.
3,
I'll try to
2,
stop it. I'll
1.
go for nods,
New objective available.
because I have to do nods now. As discussed earlier, my
Establishing
deck for
battlefield control.
Nods. I have Seth and he has Game.
3, 2, 1. New objective
So
received.
same map, he goes for a harvester first and I straight away go for a buggy because I cannot I don't like camping at the very beginning, even though it's not recommended. Everybody is making a harvester first and he goes for a wrong counter.
Harvester
For the
ready.
buggy he goes for the flame troopers and then for the rocket squads.
Unit ready.
I make another buggy and I attack at his. Meanwhile, I am pressuring his harvester, hoping that he will make a mistake and he
Unit
goes for a second
offline.
harvester. In the meanwhile, I also go for a second harvester. So in this game, somehow I have a better start than the last one because at least I damage somewhat of his collector
Building online.
harvest. And now he's gone for a. I'm letting him charge the missile, not charging the missile myself, and straight away I go for a Banshee knowing that he has and Banshee and attacking that harvester straight away. I'm very aggressive this game
Unit ready.
and going for that buggy. I don't care about anything. I'm attacking his base and also charging the missile. So he has gone for a cyborg. Cyborgs are extremely dangerous units and the only best counter for it
Unit
is
offline.
the flame trooper, to be honest. So I'm again attacking him with my Banshee and I'm playing very aggressive. Nod has the best aggressive play style and that's what I love about it, the Banshee. That's why I like the Banshee and I go for a set board
Unit offline.
and snipe and finish him off. So these were my decks and this is how I usually play, but somehow I didn't let him go for those tier 3 for those tech units which are the Tick Tank, the Rockworm as well as the this other unit cyborg event. So I hope you liked and enjoyed this series. Let me know in the comments below. I'm really sorry, I'm kind of new to making command and